probability, they ask what probability is actually likelihood of an event happening or likelihood of an event likely to occur. That is about probability. It's always in between zeros and one. It's zero when it will not happen. For example, when they say a man gives birth, a man can give birth, it's not happen. So that probability is zero. Why it is one when it is certain to happen. For example, everybody will die someday, so that probability is actually one. So probability always is they are always likely in between, or they are always in between zeros and one. So we're doing probability with the less complicated examples, less complicated examples, and then we will now move to the more difficult ones. So formula for probability, start with formula for probability. Probability, probability there is equals to favorable outcome. You have the favorable outcome over you have the favorable outcome over possible outcome. Favorable outcome over possible outcome. Now about the formula for probability. So that is the example one. What is the probability of getting a three in a single die? Probability of getting a three in a single die. Now in a die you have one, you have two, you have three, you have four, you have five, and you have six. This is what you have in the die. If you're in Nigeria, you use Ludo seeds. That's what about talk about one die. Two becomes dice. So now this is a die, and these are numbers on a die. So to be very straight up, to get the probability of getting a three, probability of getting a three, you have just one three here out of six numbers. So probability of getting a three is one over, which is your favorable outcome, and the possible outcomes here are six, so it becomes one over six. So that is the probability of getting a three on a single die. Now for example two, you have, if there are three red balls, this is what you see most times in primary school mathematics. If there are three red balls, two blue balls, and one yellow ball, what probability of getting a red ball? So solution, the first thing I will do, I will find total number of balls. Total balls becomes three plus two plus one, which is equals to six. Now in order to say how many red balls do we have? So probability of having a red ball number of red ball here is three. So you have three, which is the favorable outcome, and the possible outcome is six. So probability of getting a red ball is three over six. Also, you can be written as half if you break it down its lowest term. Example three, find the probability of getting an even number when a die is rolled once. So I think when a die is rolled once, an even number when a die is rolled once. Again, I will repeat the values of a die. We have one, two, three, we have four, we have five, and we have six. Now, this is an even number, and an even number. So we have probability of getting an even number. Favorable outcome are three, possible outcome is six, so it becomes one over two. That is for getting an even number. This also applies for odd numbers as well. If you pick them out one, two, and three, there are also three favorable outcome for odd numbers, and possible outcome is six, so it becomes one over two as well, even for odd numbers. Next question, what's the probability of getting a number greater than two when you throw a fair die? Probability of getting a number greater than two. Now if I have my dice as one, two, three, four, five, six, greater than two starts from three to six, and so we have favorable outcome are one, two, three, four. So greater than two becomes four, because one, two, three, four are greater than two. Over possible outcome is actually six. There are still the number of this thing on the die, there are still six. So if I break it down, I will have two over three as my final answer there. So that is for that question. Now next question there is the number one to three are written on piece of paper individually and put on a closed container. Find the probability of selecting a prime number. Now, so what we do here, we get prime numbers. Solution, prime numbers between 1 to 30. That's the first thing we do here. We first find the prime number between 1 to 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's number they very fast. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, and 30. Now, what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are can divide itself and 1. They can divide itself and 1. So, very fast. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number, 9 is not a prime number. Think of that. It's divisible by 3. So, we have 11, we have 13, we have 17, we have 19. 21 is divided by 7 and 3, so it's not a prime number. We have 23, we have 27, is it a prime number? No. Divisible by 3 as well, and we have 29. So these are the prime numbers we have. So if you count them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the probability of having a prime number here, it's the favorable outcome is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why the possible outcome? It's total number of numbers we have, which is what? 30. So prime numbers, or probability of having a prime number is 1 over